Welcome to a new video and a new trap. And the game started with e4, c5, the Sicilian defense, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, and knight c6. And this is the classical variation with the unusual lines. Bishop to e3, knight to g4, bishop to b5. Both sides starting action, and it's obvious that white development is uh, more than enough for his attack. Knight takes e3, f takes e3, bishop to d7, castles, and now black commits a tactical blunder, g6, uh, because he is not ready to play such a move. Maybe e6 is better and continue developing. But g6 is considered as a tactical blunder because of the continuation of white's side. Bishop takes c6, b takes c6, queen to f3. So now immediately white takes the initiative and start the actions against the black king still in the center, and don't give him any chance to regroup or to castle. So f6, e5, of course, when you are in a lead in development, you have to open the game. D takes e5, knight takes c6, if queen to c8, knight takes e5, f takes e5, queen f7 check, king to d8, rook to d1, and it's obvious that the white's attack is very powerful. Continuation, these variations are analysis. Bishop to h6, queen f3, king c7, rook to d3, if rook to e8, knight to d5 check, king to d8, knight to b4. And now this is a clear advantage for white. In case of a6, after playing rook to d3, knight to d5 check, king to b8, queen to e4, and also clear advantage for white. If queen c6 after rook to d1, knight to d5, of course, exerting more pressure against the king, king to c8, rook to d3, queen to e6, trying to exchange, of course not. Exchanging pieces will relieve and release the pressure against the black king. Bishop to c6, queen to e4, rook to b8, and queen to c4, and this is clearly advantage for white. Back to the game, after knight takes c6, bishop takes c6, and queen takes c6 check, king to f7, rook to d1, and as you notice, the black king will be a target for a long time. Queen to c8, rook take f6, excellent move. E takes f6, rook d7 check, bishop e7, rook take e7 again sacrificing the second rook. Very beautiful game. King take e7, knight d5 check, king d8, queen d6, queen d7, queen f6 check, king c8, queen h8 check, king b7, queen take e5. Very powerful attack from white side. Rook to c8, c3, of course protecting, queen to a4, giving some squares for the white king, queen a2 check, not check, queen a2, queen to e7 check, king to a8, queen to e4, of course, controlling the diagonal, king to b8, queen to f4 check, king to b7, knight to e7, rook to c7, queen to e4, king to b8, queen to e5, now pinning the rook, so the queen must go back and try to to save the rook, but how? King to b7, queen e4 check, king b8, knight to c6 check, king c8, queen to e8 check, king b7, knight d8 check, king b6, knight e6, queen b2, knight takes c7. Maybe black considered this like he can give some checks and take back the piece. Queen a1 check, king h2, king takes c7, queen e5, and now 4 pawns against 3. But now you have to consider the active king and the safest king and the active queen. So king to c6, e4, a5, queen d5 check, king to b6, queen d6 check, king b7, queen d5, king b6, queen to d7, king b7, e5, queen to e1, trying to control the pawns and also the square for the king. Queen to d7 check, king b6, queen d6, king b7, e6, and now it looks that it's the e pawn is becoming more dangerous. G5, queen to d7 check, king to b6, queen d8, king a6, queen f6, a4, e7 with check with a tempo, king to b7, queen takes g5, of course, why not? King to c7, queen to a5 check, king d6, trying to take the pawn, queen d8, and now enough is enough. Black resigned, and it's obvious that white is going to win by force. So this is our video for today. The g6 move, the blunder for black, and more again, when you are playing in the opening something unusual and not a main line, you have to be careful, very careful about your moves, because such a move could be deadly for you. Thank you for watching, and see you next video and next trap. Bye.